Okay, welcome back everyone to another episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards. And once again, I'm joined for commentary on this game by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going today?
Doing all right?
All right, so we've got another matchup between myself. I'm on the right playing a Jedi Rebel deck with the Guardians of Justice 6/6 7 card reserve against Jerry, who is playing a Sith Navy deck with the 6/6 7 card reserve. That's the one that's Galactic Enforcers. So let me run down the deck list real quick. So my deck is something that was suggested by Inbred Jed, who I know from out at Gamers Armory down here in North Carolina where I live. He suggested this. It's got a bunch of fighters and speeders. It's a 2 times Heroes Resolve, 2 Heroes Beginning, 2 Secret at Shantypole. Then he's got 1 Hoth Operations, 2 Attack Pattern Delta, 2 Rogue Squadron Assault, and 1 Heroes of the Rebellion. And Jerry is playing a deck created by 2-time world champion Mick Cipra. It's got a bunch of one-ofs in it, a couple, 2-ofs. He's got 2 Emperor's Web. And he's got 1 Plan of the Prophetess, 1 The Questioning, Antinist in there. 1 There Is No Conflict, 1 Rogue Archaeology. Then he's got 2 Immeasurable Power, that's the Death Troopers. 1 Might of the Empire, 1 Defense Protocol, 1 Enforced Loyalty, and 1 Endor Entrapment. And I got to say, this deck that Jerry's playing that Mick created, it looks like it's all over the place, but if Mick created, there's probably some really cool synergies that I just don't see right off the bat here. So,
I haven't a clue what they are
yeah.
either yet.
And,
Yet.
yeah, it looks like my objectives were Secret of Shantypole, Heroes Resolve, and Heroes of the Rebellion. And Jerry, I believe, started with Plan of the Prophetess, Might of the Empire, and Defense Protocol. So, got a few classics in there.
Now, Heroes Resolve, is that the one that, while it's undamaged, all your edge cards gain a force pip?
Yep, that's right. While it's undamaged, each card in your edge tap gains a force pip. And Heroes of the Rebellion
that's
is
obnoxious to deal with.
And Heroes of the Rebellion, your piloted units can't be targeted by enemy card effects. Jerry's got Prophetess, which reduces the number of force icons of a unit committed to the force by 1. Might of the Empire makes your capital ships elite, not that he has too many in there. I guess he's got a couple gladiators and stuff. And then Defense Protocol is the one where you can reduce your reserve by 1 to do a damage to an enemy unit. So kind of offsets the gain you're getting, but then it's not as big of a drawback. So that's kind of a neat thing. Jerry's played a control room, and then he just played a mouse droid.
Well, he's only got 1 in the deck.
Yeah. And he drew a card.
Yeah, not much you can do about it yet.
Yeah. Now, I would have liked to have had Attack Baron Delta and try to cheat a bunch of stuff in here, but I guess that's not going to happen.
I always loved the old speeder decks. I think the first regional I played in, I brought a speeder deck to it.
And how did it do?
I think I lost 1 game with it.
Oh, so that was back when they still could do something.
Yeah, this was back like when we were still getting cards for the Hoth cycle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Much more limited card pool. Yeah, that was before Moment of Triumph, right?
Significantly before Moment of Triumph.
Right.
And before everybody went to nothing but Jedi when Yoda came out with May the Force.
Yeah. So now he's playing. Is that one of the? I think that's one of the troopers from Antinous' set, right? Is that what that is?
I have no idea. I have never used Antinous' set.
I think that is an Imperial Enforcer. It's a trooper. It's got a black blast and a white gun, and he also played a little TIE fighter and committed it to take balance there.
Well, he did manage to play out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he did. And he drew an extra card with Mouse Droid, so he should still have 4 cards in his hand.
He should have 4 cards right now.
And there is the Temple Hanger. I'm going to actually double focus Secret of Shantypole. So that's the pilot reducer there. And I wonder if I've got a ship and a pilot. I think that's Rogue 6.
I've lost track of which ship is which just by artwork. There's too many of them now.
Right.
I could do it for a while, but eventually.
Or maybe it might, as it Rogue. I only paid 2, right? So it must be Rogue 6.
It's Rogue or Red something.
I think it's Rogue 6. So that's the one that, while it's piloted, it gains a gun, and if Wes is piloting it, it gets targeted strike.
Is that Wes you're deciding on, or is that Perkins?
No, it's actually Luke.
Oh, yeah. God, I haven't seen that artwork Luke in forever. Yeah. So that's the Luke that when the ship dies, he just jumps into play as a character.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
But other than that, does he give the ship something?
Yeah, he gives it a gun and a tactics, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are they both black?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they are. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he was a decent unit. I remember using him.
Yeah, when he's on a friendly speeder, you play him on a friendly speeder or fighter, and his unit gains a black gun and a black tactics. And
is that moisture evaporator?
Yeah, it is. There's Owen in this deck.
Jeez. Okay.
More cards. And I'm going to go ahead and attack here, it looks like. Now, Rogue 6 only has 2 health, but...
You do have a couple... You got 2 guns, you got a tactics, a blast, and you've got plus to your edge cards.
Right.
So, I doubt he's going to do anything significant. The problem is... well, no, he can't target it with defense protocol because he's piloted now.
Right.
Yeah, you want to get defense protocol off the table as soon as you can.
Yeah, that looks like what I'm attacking here, so...
And you're not going to take force, especially because Plan of the Prophet is being out there.
Right, so I might as well just swing away. I mean, that's usually what you do with fighters and speeders anyway, so he's just going to let it go. I'm going to get 2 damage on defense protocol, and I'll probably focus the mouse droid, yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason to focus anything else.
Yeah.
Problem is, he's going to turn off heroes now, though.
Heroes
because he's going to come in.
Yeah,
he's going to come in and damage it.
Right. Heroes of the Rebellion, though, stays on until it's gone. It's always on. It's not falling damage. So Dal's going to go to 3. I used the Evaporator at the end of my turn to draw a card, since he would have gotten the same card anyway.
Yeah, one thing, though, they got to remember is whether or not how many Battle of Hoths are in your deck.
There's a few.
Yeah. I don't remember which version of the deck it was, but I think I had a deck that had something like 6 Battle of Hoths in it.
I think there should be 4.
That was just obnoxious.
Right, because Heroes Resolve has Battle of Hoth, and Attack Pattern Delta has Battle of Hoth.
Yeah. Heroes Resolve also has a heat, doesn't it? It's one of those rare ones that has more than one.
Yeah, it has a heat in it also. That's right.
Yeah, heat and Battle of Hoth, Luke, pilot.
It's got a speeder.
I think a tauntaun.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of speeder and a tauntaun, I think, is what's in that set. If I remember.
Yeah, it's got a generic snow speeder. I'm sure it has a tauntaun because I remember thinking it was pointless for me to play it with defense protocol being out. So.
Oh, you got it in your hand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it in my opening hand.
Well, it depends if you have a resource to burn.
Yeah.
Because I'd play it just to make him use it and have one less card, too.
Yeah. Now, if I could pilot my tauntaun...
otherwise, it's going to sit in your hand for like 3 turns until you get rid of defense protocol.
Yeah. Well, I might have just been willing to pitch it like an edge if I needed to, or I'll just pitch it when I draw up. So there it looks like a Sith library. More resources. And we'll see if Jerry can outswarm me here since he's got so many resources. My swarm capabilities are definitely not going to be as effective without Attack Pattern Delta. So.
Yeah, I always liked having Heroes Resolve because it made it so much harder to deal with the edge battle.
Right.
Out there, because 1 or 2 cards in an edge battle is plus 2 pips. I mean, you're looking at best case scenario, you're dealing at 4 with 2 cards.
There is the assembly area that gives you a discount with a trooper, and that's not limited either, so you can play that along with the Sith library.
Yeah. Did he double focus to play that?
Yeah, he did.
If he did, he's probably got some ideas, some things to do this turn, if that's the case.
Yeah, he's still got, 4, 5, 6 resources left, plus the potential discount for a trooper.
Yeah, so if he's spending the double focus, he's probably planning on playing a couple decent units here.
Yeah.
Or one big one like Palp or Vader. He does have 2 of core Palp in the deck.
Yeah, he's got 2 of Core Palp. He's got 1 of There's No Conflict Vader. He's got Saris. There's Palpatine.
There's Palp.
That just made my life a little bit harder here.
A little bit harder.
Just a little bit.
Stepping on your neck.
It's just a little bit harder, Derek. Yeah, just because he's got 3 tactics, he can lock me down. Although I think
right now he needs to send somebody to turn off Hero's Resolve.
Yeah.
I think the smart move would be just to send a little trooper.
Yeah, that looks like what he's going to do. It wouldn't be
the end of the world to send Palpatine and put 40 focus tokens on Luke over there either. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, that's true too, since that gets the tactics. He's going to send Palpatine after Heroes of the Rebellion. Even though it's not while on damage, you want to get that off the table so he can actually start doing stuff to it. So,
for all we know, he could be sitting there with Force Lightning in his hand as well.
Yeah, that's true. But then Luke will just jump off.
Yeah, but once he does, he's a 2-gun, a 2-blast with no abilities.
Yeah.
So he's not that great. He's not bad.
Right.
But he's not a game-winning card as a unit, especially because 2 of those are edged enabled icons.
Right. It's a shame they didn't.
You can deal with Luke.
Yeah. It's a shame they didn't make him elite. Yeah, even though it was back then, then if he jumped off, he was elite. There is a Rogue Squadron X-Wing. There is a Snowspeeder. Let's see what kind of havoc I can wreak here. I've got the pilot discount, so Hobby would be awesome right now. I could play him for free, but if I have Hobby, I can't play him yet.
Yeah, the Rogue Squadron, the one good thing with him is he can deal with the multiple tactics of Palpatine.
Yeah, so looks like I'm sending the Snowspeeder after Might. Probably just see if I can get some cheap damage or let him put his TIE Fighter in the way.
After Might, I would have... well, yeah, you've still got the other guy to go after... Defense Protocol.
Yeah, I wonder if I have a pilot or something that I'm going to be able to get in with a stand target.
I was just thinking if you had a stand target, you could take it out.
Yeah, so... Oh, I played a Heat, it looks like. And he had played... I think I was Allies of Necessity. So he won Edge, so I won't get the blast. I'll just get the unopposed, but I got rid of it. Well,
I hope you got something to...
Oh, I'm going to play...
You're going to move Luke.
Reassignment. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'll give Luke tactics to that guy.
Yeah, so I'm moving him to the Rogue Squadron X-Wing, and I'm going to send him in.
Yeah, the problem is there's no point in tacticsing Palpatine. Why are you going up there? I would eliminate Defense Protocol.
Well, I would have to sack Luke then. I might not want to sack Luke yet.
Yeah.
I'm doing the... Okay, so I focused the Trooper there. And I might just let this one go. Yeah, and not actually sack him yet. So I'm going to do 2 damage to Prophetess. I'm trying to just split it around here and...
Well, I assume he's going to pick off your speeder here then.
Probably. And there's
the Defense Protocol.
Evaporator. I think I see like 2 Battle Hoss in my hand.
That would be good.
Now goes to 5.
Especially because those would resolve before the Hero's Resolve would trigger.
Right.
So if you play both Battle Hots and remove those 2 damage, that would actually be 8 edge, not 6.
Yeah. Alright, so Jerry's got a lot of resources. Yeah, he's still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources plus the potential discount with the
So you
assembly
gonna
area.
remember to use defense protocol?
Yeah, he may have chosen.
Definitely take out your speeder.
Yeah, maybe he didn't. Maybe he wanted the cards. I'm a little surprised. Or he might not
I
have
would
thought about
definitely
it.
take out that speeder. Yeah.
I'm with you. I think I would have used it and got rid of the speeder now.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you can get another
something
card with the
wild.
mouse droid anyway, so.
Right.
Yeah, I think what he was asking here was if I sack Luke to free up the Rogue Squadron X-Wing, does Luke go into play then? And he doesn't. It's only if the vehicle is destroyed. So if I sack Luke, Luke's going to discard. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid that.
Yep.
That's my hope.
Well, if that's the case, I don't think you wanted him on that unit. Be better off on the speeder.
I think I wanted him there as the option. Maybe, if I have a stay on target, it doesn't really matter if I sack him.
Yeah.
I could get him back then. So Jerry's going to use the mouse droid.
Well, if you were to attack with Palpatine, you sack him and block. And then you could stay on target and back on there. That'd be 2 damage and a focus.
Yeah.
That'd be off the crazy shenanigans, but...
I don't know if we'll see anything quite that crazy, Derek, but I guess we'll find out.
All it would take is to stay on target in your hand. How many of them are in the deck? You've got Poppy's set. They're in Blue 9 set too, aren't they?
Yeah, there's 4 in the deck.
So you have 4.
Yep, there's 4 stay on targets, and there are 4 battle Hoss. So, not too shabby. So what is he playing here? Looks like he's paying 3. Unless I missed something. Or was it 4?
Gladiator would be good.
5. Maybe he's playing 5 or 4. Oh, Krennic. Okay.
Krennic.
More tactics. Great.
Now, Krennic doesn't have blast, right? That's
No.
No black gun.
He doesn't have blast. He's got black tactics, white gun, white tactics.
Yeah.
But he's got the ability, if you spend a resource, you can give all the Death Troopers, either shielding or elite or edge 1. So.
Yeah. Well, that's it. They only show up into play, though, if you eliminate a trooper, right? They drop in for free, but that's if you have that right certain objective.
Right. You need to have the immeasurable power objective out.
Yeah.
So I gotta wonder if I'd even bother to block here if he attacks with Palpatine, but because I might be better off just wait. If I'm gonna have to sack Luke anyway, I might be better off waiting until it's my turn to just clear off all the tokens that end up on it.
Yeah.
Unless I had a way to get it back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think if I'm him, I put a bunch of tokens on him to force you to sack Luke. I'd put one on, the speeder, and I'd put the rest over there.
Yeah, so he's sending Krennic after Heroes Resolve. Probably trying to see what I'll do.
Well, that'll put it out of your healing range.
Sure will. Now, at least he shouldn't be able to kill it unless he's got some targets in there. Oh, there's Imperial Fist. I was not expecting that, I can tell you.
Yeah.
So he's going to send it to where? Where would he send it at? He's going to blow up Heroes of the Rebellion. Yeah, so then he can target my things. Dial's going to go to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's only one Imperial Fist in that deck, and it's got all, 12 sets, so that was pretty timely for him to draw that. And I remember thinking when he played it, I was not expecting Imperial Fist.
Speeder. Yeah, see if he just used defense protocol, he wouldn't have to worry about that dang speeder.
Yeah, he had just gotten rid of it. And he'll still have Palpy here to block, so that's not too bad.
I'm guessing he doesn't have a force lightning, or he would have used it.
Yeah, actually, I don't think he
Doesn't
can.
he have the resources?
Yeah, he doesn't have the resources right now, but he couldn't get the Rogue Squadron X-Wing anyway.
Yeah, he could. He just got rid of your objective.
Oh, now he could. Yeah, sorry. Until he got rid of it, he couldn't have done it.
I wonder if is he remembering to take back a fake card out of his discard pile.
I think that's what he's looking for now, is if there's something out, he can get a Sith event. I don't know what he's pitched. I don't think he's played one, but he may have pitched one. It looked like I saw that one from Afra's set in there, the one that lets you get the droids back.
Huh.
I think I just saw that, but I don't know if you might as well take it. I think
it's got handy if you kill the mouse droid.
It might just have, I think it has a couple pips, so yeah, it's got 2 pips, so I guess that's might be worth it for just the edge card. And he's gonna send Palpatine in and leave me with a free board to swing at here, and put 3 damage on Shanty Paul, 1 more focus on everybody. Of course, I can clear off the Rogue Squadron X-Wing. I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, the dial is ticking up there.
The dial's at 6.
So, and you're not really you haven't really done a whole lot of damage to him yet.
Yeah.
So he's already popped 1 objective, and he's got 2 well within striking distance, and you're gonna have to take back force. You said the dial's at 6 now?
Yeah, because he blew up an objective. I just looked up.
It's gonna be at 7 on his turn.
Yeah.
You can win by blowing up those 2 objectives.
Yeah. I flipped up Rogue Squadron Assault, so I'll get to draw a card if I play a pilot or a fighter.
Yeah, you need to win this turn, or you need to put up some defense.
There is the Snow Speeder Launch Bay. I think I played that just to get another Rebel resource.
Right?
Yeah, it damages a walker or vehicle or things like that, so it's not really going to come into play right now.
Yeah.
I think it's like you focus a vehicle or do a damage or something. Which one is?
It's whenever you strike one of them or something like that, you get to deal a damage to.
After you strike with a speeder unit, you can deal a damage to an enemy vehicle, and if that vehicle is a walker, you get to place a token on it. Alright, so there is.
Yeah, I remember annoying a few walker decks with that by speeders.
There's Rogue Leader. Looks like I got Luke in hand again. I must have drawn the other one.
Was that one of the cards you had 2 of? I didn't think there were 2 heroes resolved.
Yeah, there's 2 heroes resolved. All the Jedi ones are 2 ofs. So.
Oh, okay.
So I got the Luke on the Rogue Squadron X-Wing again. There's a speeder. I don't remember if I drew a card when I played the pilot. I probably should if I played him. So it's not looking good for me here, Derek. Although it looks like I have at least 2 Battle Hoths in my hand, so maybe that can help. But
yeah, your best chance is if he just unexpectedly expects to win, and you save 2 damage, and he's short, and you get another turn out of it.
Right. Yeah, I would have been
your only shot.
I would have been in better shape if he hadn't had that fist. That just really messed with me. Yeah, as always, right? So there goes Rogue Leader after something.
Yes, you get 2 damage with Rogue Leader. See if he's going to remember to use his defense protocol. You should be -1 speeder that you're not, that you're going to get to strike with here.
I'm going to send the other one in. A speeder and after defense protocol.
I think the one he would have killed is the one that's sitting over there with 2 focus on it anyway.
So I don't know if I send this in and hope he draws dead. I mean, that's probably about my best option. I could send the Rogue Squadron X-Wing in with Luke, focus the Trooper, hope he doesn't draw any more blast.
No, I think you're better off blocking with him because you can do 2 damage, focus, sack him, do a 3rd damage, and kill something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because especially being able to double battle of Hoth, so he's going to have 7 pips, even if that's the only thing in your hand.
Yeah. So he's in a pretty good...
I don't know that he has any fists.
Yeah, I think he's in a pretty good position here, though. I mean, the dial just went to 8. He's just got to get, 4 more damage in.
Yeah. Well, it's a matter of whether or not you can block and then potentially shut down his other attackers or whatever. You only have the Rogue Squadron X-Wing, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever he sends first, probably Krennic, you'll be able to block and kill, and then he's going to try and win with the other 2.
Now, he didn't use Defense Protocol again. Of course, he might be assuming he's just going to win here, so he wanted more options with his cards. Yeah. And he just focused the Mouse Droid. I obviously did not focus the Rogue Squadron X-Wing.
Yeah.
So he should have enough blast on the board, because...
Does the Trooper have a blast?
Yeah, it's got a black blast and a white gun. I think the bigger problem is he needs another gun to potentially take out the Rogue Squadron X-Wing summit. Because I can just wait till he's done focusing to free it back up.
Well,
surely he drew some more blast, right?
If he sends Krennic first and makes you focus it, to block that, and then he sends Palp next.
Right. I still have those Battle of Hoth to free up something here.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know that.
Right.
Did he just play a Death Trooper?
I think he did. Yeah. That might help.
So that gives him 2 black blasts to the other guys.
Right. Palpatine's actually only got 1 black blast, so he could really use like 1 more black blast. That's what he needs. And there goes Krennic.
Yeah. He's going to lock down right now, is the idea. You should probably block here. And if you can win edge, you can focus down Palpatine.
Right, and also I could
kill Krennic.
Right, and then I can also do the we're backing up, so because Krennic's at the start of the phase, so I think we're backing up, and he's going to give the Death Trooper something. I don't know if it's Edge 1 or shielding, or probably not elite. That seems pointless. But I could see giving it a shield or giving him an Edge 1 just in case. I think Edge 1's probably
shielding.
Yeah.
No, I don't think the Death Trooper's not going to end up in an edge battle. You only got the 1 blocker.
Yeah. Yeah, but I can sack and free up the Rogue Squadron X-Wing to block again.
Yeah, but he could use the shield on Palpatine.
Right. Yeah, that's true. If he's going to go in with both of them. So I've got... Yeah. I assume I'm going to play some Battle Hoth and probably just hoping he doesn't have a twist here.
I mean, he does have a fistful of cards.
Yeah, he's probably got He's probably got a twist in there. And he did. He had a twist. He twisted away my Battle Hoth. As I just pointed to my Hero's Resolve.
Yeah.
I probably didn't need to do that, but maybe I should have played for the twist there. He's going to win that edge battle. And Krennic will do a damage to the Rogue Squadron X-Wing. He'll put a focus on it and focus the Rogue leader. And now I think he should have it. I only have one card left, and he's still... Yeah, I think I'm conceding there. I've got another Rogue Squadron X-Wing. I'm not winning an edge battle. So it's a good game for Jerry there. Interesting synergies in that deck Mick came up with, and Jerry was able to kind of pilot it well to a victory. And my speeders and fighters just did not have enough oomph in this game. So...
Oh, I think it should have been more in his favor. If he'd used his defense protocol, you would have had less units on the table anyway.
Yeah.
It was really just a matter of him getting the big main out and you not being able to deal with it.
Yeah, he got Palpatine fairly early there, so it certainly affected how I had to play. So I said interesting decks there. You know, when both people are using those 6, 7 card reserves, it kind of negates each, you know, any advantage you might get over the other person. And although certainly with Mouse Droid, you're getting the cards, and on my side, I was able to get extra cards with once Rogue Squadron itself hit and Evaporator, so you can just get a fistful of cards and cycle through pretty quick. But again, fun game. It's fun to kind of play fighters and speeders, and that deck that I had a feeling, you know, Mick created it. It probably was going to synergize well, even though on the surface it looked like it was a bunch of like all over the place there. So you got any final thoughts on this one before we wrap it up there, Derek?
No, it's. I mean, that's really been the downfall of the speeders, the fighters, is they can't handle like the big main. You know, you've got Palpatine who can just lock down 3 units by himself. You know, with all his tactics, and there's just, unless you've got some tricks to get him off the table, you're just in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right. Well,
yeah.
I guess we'll wrap it up for this one. You know, bringing us more games with Allies of Necessity cards that people always suggested on the Yoda's Hut thread. So thanks again to everybody out there watching and giving us ideas to try out. And thanks as always for joining me for commentary, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yep, anytime.